Would I be the asshole if I remove an autistic player from my D&D game? I, 21M, have been playing D&D online for about 4 years now. This one player I'll call Mike, 23M, has been in the group from the very beginning. At the start, he wasn't very disruptive. I was new to the game and his knowledge was valuable in helping me learn the ropes. But in later years, as I've become a DM for the group, I've been noticing some disruptive behaviors that I'm struggling with. Firstly, he has a good memory for the rules. This means anytime a player asks me a clarifying question on a ruling, he will jump in and try to speak before me, almost sounding eager to answer first. He also has a tendency to metagame, which his memory helps him a lot. He also has a real bad habit of interrupting other people in general, whether it be in roleplay or in conversation. Of course, with the Discord delay and the fact that half the group doesn't use webcams, there's bound to be talking over each other, but this is in a league of its own. An NPC is talking to the party? He talks over the party leader. Roleplay between player characters? If his character is in the same zip code, he will butt into the conversation like he was there the whole time. It's been so bad a few times that someone will be 5 words into a sentence and he will just start talking and won't stop despite the person trying to continue on with what they were saying. This is especially true in combat. I have a total of 5 players, and I like to run harder combats. This means that it can sometimes take a while to get to someone's turn. With his knowledge on the game, he will sometimes cut people off with recommendations on what they should do. If someone wants to do something fun or risky, he'll cut them off and say, "You have this thing, why not use that?" Or if he's in a bad mood or the encounter is difficult, he'll grumble into the mic. Another thing is he has atrocious tech issues. His Chromebook laptop barely runs the VTT we are using at a good speed. He consistently cuts out or disconnects from the VC. His microphone has consistently been cutting out and glitching, causing us to constantly remind him to fix his stuff. Now I understand that some of these things he can't help. Due to his autism, he says that he feels like he needs to get his thoughts out onto the open or else he'll lose them. Totally get that. He's also a college student in a pretty big brain field, so not having the time or money to acquire a decent laptop is also completely understandable. But when everything comes together into a disruptive mess that kills so much momentum in-game is where I struggle to justify keeping him around. I consider him a friend, and we've been gaming together for years now. But as my and my group's expectation for the game evolves, it becomes more and more of a headache to run the game. And it's not like we haven't sat down and talked to him about this. I've spoken to him in private and with the rest of the group about this a few times now. So, would I be the asshole if I go through with removing him?